Good afternoon and welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while since I've done a video, but I've been rather kind of busy with some other stuff that I have been working on. Most of you folks know who I am and what I've been doing, but here lately I've had an increase in friends on my Facebook page. I've had more subscribers join me on Twitter, Parler, a few on Instagram, which I don't do too much there. But I've gotten a lot of new folks that have started watching some of the stuff that I do. Now, most of my videos that I do have been geared towards XJWs. But today, I wanted to do a video reaching out to the public. And there's a reason why I want to do that. A lot of you folks that have joined me on Facebook to join the fight in the political side of things that I'm doing really may not know my background. And so I just wanted to give you just a really brief history of my background, very brief, and then tell you why today's video is so important to me. I grew up as a Jehovah's Witness. I was in that organization for 40 years. And I woke up from the indoctrination in December of 2018 because there was questions that I had about the organization that I could not get answers for. Once I started to do the deep dive of research, I found out that I had been lied to my whole life. Does that sound familiar for those that know what I'm doing on the political side? So anyway, so I left, when I woke up from the organization and did all that research, I felt like it was very important that I had to speak out. I'm not one to be silent. I'm not one to keep quiet about things. Hell, I got put in the corner all the time when I was in kindergarten for talking. So I guess I was destined to be one that talks a lot. So what I did is I joined activism. I became an XJW activist. I started doing that in June of 2019 and made videos with some friends, worked on some Facebook pages, pulled people together, give them a platform to be able to make friends, be able to tell their stories. They were mainly for XJWs, and I still do that today. However, since March of this year, I found myself going down another path, and I try to keep my views on the political side away from my XJW stuff, but there is a time where some of this stuff will cross over between political and what we do in the XJW community. So I felt it would be important for you guys to understand, especially the ones that don't know a lot about the Jehovah's Witnesses, is that this organization, it's also called the Watchtower. Actually, it's the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society. A lot of you folks know the Jehovah's Witnesses as the nice people that come to your door on a Saturday morning and share their magazines or a scripture. You guys have seen them. You may have some family members that are Jehovah's Witnesses. And if you think about it, do they come around that often? Do they associate with you in holidays, birthdays? Do they seem kind of reclusive? There's a reason why for all that. Now, the thing that people don't know about the Jehovah's Witnesses is that there's a deep, dark secret in that organization. It's actually not much of a secret anymore because it's being exposed, and it has been exposed throughout the years. There have been a lot of XJW activists that have been trying to get the word out to talk about the pedophilia that runs rampant in the Watchtower organization. And there's so much of it. We see, the reason I felt like this would be a good time to put this out is because we see a lot of things coming out in the news about Wayfair, whether that's going to turn out to be true or not. We'll see. It takes a little time for truth to come out. We've got Ghislaine Maxwell, who's been arrested. You know, she was associated with Epstein. There have been tons of people that have been arrested since March. And also since our current president took office, human traffickers are being rounded up like crazy. You can go to the Department of Justice.gov website and look at all the human traffickers. But we as XJWs, we speak out about it, But we want to get the word out to the public because you guys need to know who these people are and the danger that your kids could possibly be in being around Jehovah's Witnesses. Now, with anything, all Jehovah's Witnesses are not pedophiles. Okay, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that pedophilia is one of those things in the Watchtower organization that they like to sweep under the rug. They have a two-witness rule that if there's no two witnesses to seeing that happen, it didn't happen. Pretty much, that's the way it is. A lot of times folks get caught and they get off easily. That could be because of corrupt judges, somebody paying them. I feel like Watchtower has their hands in many different political scenes that we may not know about. So there's a lot of evidence of pedophilia in Watchtower. There's been cases that have been brought up. Most recently in 2015, the Australian Royal Commission took place. And then in the findings of that, they found that there was 1,006 pedophiles that were never reported to the police. And that involved at least over 1,800 children. There's an ongoing case going on in Montana right now. There's a $66 million class action lawsuit in Canada. There are tons of stories that are not getting out to the public about Jehovah's Witness and the problem that they have. Now, we all know that the Catholics have had problems. We all know that now the Boy Scouts are on that list. Scientology is starting to be exposed a little bit more. But the Jehovah's Witnesses, they also have a secret database of over 23,000 possible pedophiles plus other things. We don't know what that is. But that database is not being turned over to the authorities. There's one individual, his last name is Zalkin. He's a lawyer, and he handles a lot of cases for ex-Jehovah's Witnesses that have been abused by somebody in that organization. It's the Zalkin Law Firm, Zalkin. From my knowledge, he has seen the database, but because of a gag order, he can't talk about it. So what I want folks to realize is that this organization is not the squeaky clean, happy people that knock on your door. There's some dark stuff in that organization. And you can go check out Leah Remini's Scientology in the Aftermath. She did an episode about Jehovah's Witnesses that was really good. And there's a movie out there called The Apostasy. You can find that on YouTube. And after I upload this video and get a chance, I'll put these links in the description to try to find these videos for you. But what I'm asking you folks is there may be, like I said, some Jehovah's Witnesses in your family. Ask them about this. See what they say. You can show them information. Tell them about jwfacts.com. And also, there's plenty of other sources of information that you can find that will expose what Watchtower's been doing to these kids all these years. My videos, they're just straight. I'm just talking to you. They're not polished. I don't edit it. So if I've messed up on some words or whatever, please understand that, hey, it's just me talking to you. So, but we need help. We do. And when I say we, I'm talking about the XJW community. We need the public to know and start questioning and start digging and finding out just how bad this problem is with the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society. And the reason I put this video out is because I have teamed up with several folks on the political side that is looking into different folks that have their hands in pedophilia and they're being exposed. So I figure if I have more people looking into this, maybe we can get more information and bring this mainstream. I want people to know that the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society organization has damaged a lot of folks. I know thousands of people that have been affected by this organization in a very negative way. It's affected their future. It's affected, their personal life. It's affected their relationships. And it all stems back to how difficult it is to grow up in that organization or to even be involved with that organization. So I hope I made sense today. I just wanted to let the folks know that are new to my page that I'm fighting two fights. I'm fighting to expose Watchtower, how false they are, how their doctrines are way off base, and how they're involved in hiding pedophilia within the organization. The other fight that I'm in is the political side, and that is me exposing the mainstream media, exposing hypocrisy in the government, and trying to find the truth about things. That's one thing about me. I will do deep research. I know there's some people that will, laugh at me or say I'm a conspiracy theorist or things like that. Speaking of conspiracy theorists, if you do have a Jehovah's Witness family member and you bring this information out to them, the first thing they're going to tell you is, oh, that's apostate lies. Watchtower looks at the XJWs and calls them apostates. We are like the devil towards Jehovah's Witnesses because that's what Watchtower has told them to believe. But what we do is we go out and we find the truth about that organization and we tell people. And Watchtower doesn't like it. So they call us apostates. So as to tell the Jehovah's Witnesses, ooh, don't talk to him. He's telling you lies. No, we're not. Kind of the same thing in government or in any other theories. The word conspiracy theory, we look at it as being the same as apostate. It's just a way to get people to think that you're crazy and that what you're saying has no validity. But let me tell you what, it does. So that's the first thing that your family member may tell you is that it's just apostate lies. But maybe we can plant a seed, get these folks out of that organization. I know there's so many people out there that have different connections than I do. Some may have some connections in the government, political side. Maybe we can get this information out and expose Watchtower for the evil people that they are. So anyway, that's it for that. I want to thank my subscribers for hanging in there. I know, like I said, I know it's been a while since I've done a video. If you like the videos, hit like, hit subscribe. For the new folks, I do have a Facebook group called Toppling the Tower Globally. It's our XJW page. It's a place where people come and vent about Watchtower. They come there to make friends. It's a really great group. We've got some rules in the group, but we found that having those rules has kept our group a really safe place to be. And plus I have a couple of others, websites or Facebook pages. I've got Is Watchtower Deep State? That one is, I can't wait to get done with some of the other things I'm working on because I want to get back into that and make the connection between the Watchtower organization and the globalist agenda. I seriously believe that there's connections. I mean, I know there's connections, but I want to tie them all together and expose Watchtower for being just another arm of the globalist. And so I got a lot I'm working on. So I just want to do this real quick, and I want to thank everybody. And just bear with me. If you need to get a hold of me or have any questions about anything, feel free to send me a Facebook message. Thanks for listening, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.